What's up, y'all? It's your boy, KevOnStage, with the homie, Irish J. Hollingsworth.
Yep.
It's time for Ask a White Guy, and we're going to get right to it.
Let's
Today's
do it.
First question from Riddy Online, our Canadian brother.
Riddy?
Black.
Riddy?
Yes.
And he's black?
He's black.
And he's in Canada.
Stereotype breaker. Riddy asks, why is white people, the dancing is always extreme? This is paraphrase. You're either amazing, you're sea walking, and you're cooking with the best of them, or it's just a bunch of flailing arms around.
Yeah, he was reading that.
There's no okay white dancers.
I think that's probably, that's so hilarious. Where you got the river dancers that are like, you know, this literally just came to me as I was thinking about it. I wonder if it's because a lot of white cultures, I don't think dance is a part of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Black
people, it's huge.
Yeah, or like, there's a martial arts, I used to teach martial art, but there's a martial art called capoeira.
I know that. You're here with it.
Banana way.
And it comes from African
slaves.
Yeah.
No, it does. No, I'm serious.
I know. It's just what you said. Slaves.
Yeah. Hey, no. Slaves. Just to be clear, it's slaves. No, but do you know the story behind that?
Not we did a play from Macbeth, and they taught us. You know, they were teaching the witches, the three witches, to do stuff, and the moves were capoeira. Yeah. And then you can learn. It's like a basic for fighting style too, right?
It's a what?
You can use some of it for fighting.
Yeah, it's so the history behind it's actually because I used to teach martial arts. I love learning about different martial arts and cultures and stuff. These slaves were trying to hide that they were training for fighting. Did you just yawn again? Ooh.
I yawn during mine, though.
I know.
I'm just tired. Why do people take it personal when you yawn? It's like it's my brain.
I don't know, Kev. But the slaves in Brazil, they were trying to hide the fact that they were fighting or training to fight. Mm-hmm. So they would play music, and they did these movements that it looked like, if you don't know anything, it just looks like they're doing like breakdancing almost. Right. You know, and then all of a sudden they're doing this thing to rhythm, and they have music, and then all of a sudden a leg swings out of nowhere.
You're dead. You see Irish J? He has rhythm. Did you see that?
But getting back to your question, so I mean, like Ireland has Irish dance,
right?
But you know, I don't think a lot of different white cultures or races, you know, Swedish or German, well, maybe clogging. I don't know. It's all like, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. We're talking like hip hop dance.
Okay.
I've seen some amazing white people, and then I've seen people who are like, the beat's here, and they're.
Or they're on the.
Where's the beat at?
Come back to the beat.
I can't. I've been looking all over for the beat. Have you seen it?
Or they'll be on the, what is it? The up.
Yeah, the 1 and 3.
Yeah,
it's on the 2 and 4.
Yes.
And they're in church like.
Yeah, and you're like, are you okay? Just be honest. When you're in church and you see that, are you just like, oh Lord, help me, help me get
my
through
wife
this?
Laugh because we're clapping on 2 and 4, and they're clapping on 1 and 3. So it just sounds like the
okay,
whole
well, the other thing that's awful is over here you have the whole congregation on beat, but there's just one little high pitch,
and they don't even know.
And I could just, if I was there and I heard that, I would be like, ugh. Like,
you're ruining it for all.
I think also why it's on such an extreme is I think it also may be one about like a lot of cultures. I don't think white cultures the dance is as much of a major thing. I mean, in black churches, you grow up in the church, that's a huge thing, you know. Yeah. But also, or why some can, I think it would probably be white people that grew up around black people.
Right.
Then you know, like myself.
Or you have a person like me who's black and has no rhythm.
You have rhythm,
dude.
I saw you on the drums until you fell off.
Oh God, let's bring up the past.
Alright.
Why do white people have Asian words tattooed on their arms? I don't know anybody who had. What? I thought those were miscellaneous markings.
Okay, yeah. This says, don't be nosy. No, okay, I can't speak for... I know a lot of people will get... funny story, a lady I worked with had a tattoo up here of like a Chinese character. Mm. I don't speak Chinese, I know what this is. But there was a girl that worked with us that was Chinese. Mm. So the white girl that had the little Chinese thing up here, she's like, oh yeah, I got this tattoo and it means unique and special. And the Chinese lady just goes, that's that's not what that means. And she goes, well, what does it mean? She goes, that means weird. I started dying.
It's unique and special, kind of.
Well, yeah.
A little bit's lost in translation.
Yeah, it's taking a nice spin on it. I'm unique and special. Oh, you mean weird? As for mine, I taught, like I mentioned, I taught martial arts for like 10 years. I had a school for 2 years. So this is actually the martial art that I taught.
Is it?
Wing Chun Do or Yun Chun Do. I studied with 2 of Bruce Lee's original students.
Name dropping.
Yeah, James DeMille and Jesse Glover. This is a long time ago. I was a little slimmer then. But I mean, I can still throw hands.
That's why we hang with Jay, because he'll kill somebody.
Yeah.
He's pressure point. You're dead.
Yeah, I think, you know, well, as far as the question, I keep getting off sidetracked.
Come on, Jay, focus.
I know, sorry. I think it's because I think Asian characters are just a beautiful. The calligraphy is beautiful.
It is.
It's really pretty.
The fact that what looks like drawings is language, that's amazing to me.
And that's what that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Like it could be like this was a house with whatever.
Yeah,
it's pretty dope.
So that's amazing to me.
Yeah.
Okay, next question, Jay.
Sure.
Why do white people always have their kids on leashes? Airport.
I'm sorry, I just thought of something about the tattoo, and sorry it's not an ice cream cone by our eyeball.
Gucci Mane!
Yeah, sorry it's not that. Okay, well, why do white people keep kids on leashes? Well,
explain your people, Jay.
Sorry they're not running down the aisles. No,
I don't see much of any other culture doing that.
That is true. That is kind of...
It's like uniquely white.
That's such a... Yeah.
Used to just be a leash. They
that
put like a monkey backpack on it.
Huh, Jay? That is both lazy and just disrespectful. Like
I think they want to be safe. They don't want to lose their kid. They're like, come here, Tyler. Tyler, that's too far.
Yeah, why is the kid's name Tyler?
That's a white. Come here, Trayvon.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, too soon. Oh, I didn't even. Yeah. Come on. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Why would you?
Oh, that's like a uniquely black name.
Oh man. Okay. Let me get off this quick.
Come here, LaQuindon.
Yeah. It starts with an L-A, ends with an A.
Right.
Lakeisha, Lashonda.
It's a funny white boys calling black kid names.
Yeah.
Come on, Quantarius. Quantarius. Like a white people name their kids like that.
Yeah, and then to say it like be on a leash, you might as well be like, come on.
That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think that's why black people get mad. You know what? Also, black people also get mad for white people keeping their kids in strollers when they're like,
oh god,
10 years old, or having pacifiers, or drinking out of bottles.
Yeah,
we want our kids.
Or the thing you're pushing at the grocery store.
Yeah,
and his little fat legs are just cutting off the circulation while he's in there, and or he can't even fit in that. They actually have him in the cart. Right. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And they're just throwing groceries on this little fat sumo kid. Yeah, I think it's lazy. I'm with you, black people, on this. I don't understand why you're gonna latch like you're climbing a mountain and you have them hooked up in case one of them falls.
Oh god!
I mean, if the flip side of that is your kid running around.
What are you trying to say, Jay?
I just said kids in general. I'm not.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, I just said kids in general. I'm not saying anybody specific.
Okay, last one.
Maybe there's certain kinds of kids you see more than others.
Why are white people so bold? If they see something like a bag, how much did you pay for that?
Yeah,
straight up. I don't.
And that goes back to the two of like, you know, I don't know if it's white people trying to be like what we said in the other thing.
Come on, man.
Oh, like they're trying to do a compliment and find info. Like, oh, I like that. I like your purse. Where did you get it? So it's kind of like a compliment.
And how much?
I saw you bite that yawn. I saw you bite that yawn. You're like, you ate the yawn. Because I saw your face. Your eyes started widen. You went,
I'm exhausted, man.
All right, sorry. Yeah, I think it's, why are they so bold? I've always taken the approach, anywhere I'm at, especially if I don't know people, I always take the approach of don't speak unless spoken to.
Right.
And let the other person kind of dictate until I get a feel. That's just me. I grew up where people smack you in the head. What'd you say, fool? What'd you say about my purse? Why are they? I think it may be the whole thing about what we had talked about before, where they're trying to. What did you say? Don't try and be all like chummy with us. Yeah, trying to be down.
I wanna be down.
And it's just they're people being dumb and because they could just be like oh, that's a beautiful purse.
No, they need to know. Maybe they probably just don't mean any harm.
And how much?
And they might not know that it comes across rude.
But now this will be something interesting. If it was two white people, like they wouldn't phase all that.
Really?
Yeah. Like I think I'm trying to think like my mom or somebody that they might be like, oh my God, that person's great. Where did you get it? How much was it? And the other white person would not bat an eye. I'd be like, oh my God, I got it over here at Macy's. It was like.
So there's just assuming the same thing that that's the same to you.
Yeah, they want to get a deal.
That's all I want. They just want to know what the person is.
It's like black people don't like hookups.
Ha! Chris!
At the barber shop, hey, you want a VCR? You want a car?
You want a pot roast?
Yeah. So
I think that's dialogue, Jay.
Yeah.
It's your boy.
You're so.
That was a burp.
I'm just this whole energy. I'm not really liking it today.
Jay, I'm sorry.
I'm so tired.
I'm exhausted.
I get them on the comments. I come here. I drive a half hour to come over here.
Oh my!
I wasn't on time today, but I called and let him know.
Half hour late. Jay's been late, and you were blaming it on Lucas. And this time Lucas wasn't even here. He was still late.
But at least
Lucas
I called.
is out of town. People have been asking.
Oh yeah, Lucas. He'll be back. I think next week. But I called and let him know I was late. Okay, we gotta go.
My wife.
All right.
See you guys next week. Ask more questions in the
comments. Ask the black guy right below.
What's up, everybody? It's KevOnStage. Go and subscribe to my YouTube page. Don't you be